Hello, fellow teachers, homeschool moms, or even homeschool dads. I'm the one that shares with 2 Cute Classrooms, and today I'll be talking about lesson planning. Yay, we all love to do lesson plans, don't we? Right, I'm not even that stupid. Okay, so today I want to talk about how we set up or how we do lesson plans and what we should know about them. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Be sure to give my video a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, follow. But okay, lesson planning. The first thing you need to know about lesson planning is it shouldn't take all day. I know lesson planning is tedious. You know, you're trying to get this right, you're trying to get that right. Novice teachers is probably going to take you a little longer because you're just getting started, you're just learning the routine, you're just learning the template or the format in which your school district wants, but it shouldn't take all day. Please hit the bare bones, the bare minimum, if you can, unless you have one of those principals that's a real big stickler on details. Hit it and go. Don't spend all that time just because plans can change. It took me a couple years to learn this, but there's no guarantee that you're going to get to do anything, or definitely not half the things that's on your lesson plan. So the more concise you can keep it, the short and concise you can keep them, the better. That way you have more time to execute your lesson and get the stuff you need for your lesson instead of spending all that time on lesson planning. The second thing I want to tell you about lesson plans are perfect. We live in a world where some of us as teachers want to be perfectionists, but you have to learn it's okay that they're not perfect. They don't look like Miss Susie's or Miss Sally's down the hall. Don't worry about it. They're your lesson plans. As long as you can read them and follow them, and your principal and school district said that they're okay, then they're okay. The third thing I want to tell you about lesson plans are lesson plans should be student driven. You should have your student and their testing in mind when you're planning your lessons. You should be thinking about how would this look to my students and not just how would this look to yourself. So keep your students in mind when you're planning your lesson. The fourth thing about lesson plans are that they are a roadmap. They are a guide. They're supposed to be just a way of guiding you down the highway of your lesson. They're not supposed to be the end all be all. So don't get so caught up in all of that. The next thing, make sure that they are intentional. Be intentional with your lesson plans. I said, make sure they're student driven. Make sure you have testing and your students in mind when you're planning them. Make sure that you are also involving a lot of critical thinking, add in as many hands-on activities as you can. And sometimes I know the older our students are, it's sort of harder to get them to do hands-on. But believe me, if you give them something to do hands-on, they're going to remember that lesson more. It's going to stick. So try to get as many hands-on activities in your lessons as possible. Batch those lesson plans. If at all possible, batch them. That means do more than one set or more than one at a time. That way you can free up some more of your time, because we're trying to be intentional. We're trying to be student driven. And I know you're saying, well, I can't plan a lesson until I get their scores back from their test they took on Friday. But yes, you can. Go ahead and put your bones in your lesson plans, and then whatever you have to go in and re-add or change, you can, but make sure you have the bone structure there. Batch as many as you can. Save yourself some time so that you can go spend some time taking care of you and your family, so that you can be the best you, that you can be the best teacher that you possibly can. Again, this was Miss Shields with 2 Cute Classrooms. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to tune in again. Continue to watch my series. Don't forget to like, give me a thumbs up, and follow. See you in the next video.